Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Thursday Yanko back here with another video. And check this out. If you follow me on Twitter, you know I've given this player his flowers multiple times. I've dealt with the ups and downs of rooting for him and saying that he was the best player on the Boston Celtics. But, you know, I got flagged for it. I got pushed back because that wasn't the narrative. And of course, he is from Georgia, so I'm a root for him and Ant. So I want to give a special shout out to Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics, because it is amazing he is finally getting his flowers. You know, rooting for this guy, saying that he was the best, saying that he's going to show it, saying that he shows up when you need him the most, and having to deal with all these barbershop conversations. And to see him finally get it done, to see him finally shine, it's amazing. You know, because I don't like when people have these media superstars, these guys that they pick from, you know, who's more marketable or who they like or whatever like that. And then when those guys don't show up, it's these guys like Jaylen Brown that has to bail them out. They have to bail them out. They have to be the real superstars in the background. We not talking about role players. We talking about actual all-stars. But because they didn't want him to be that way, because they didn't market him as that way, people just started shit on him. It was clear that he was the best player on the Boston Celtics for a while now, since 2022. Once you saw what you saw in the finals, it was clear who the best player on the Celtics was. I don't care about the regular season shit. I don't care about who y'all want to market. I don't care who y'all find more attractive. No homo. You feel me? We care about actually winning championships. And I ain't no Celtics fan. Y'all know that. I'm talking about who is going to get it done when it matters the most. And we have seen 2 finals now. It's been Jaylen Brown. It hasn't been Jayson Tatum. It has been Jaylen Brown. And it's about fucking time that y'all give him that mantle. He is the best player on the Boston Celtics. We can't keep making no excuses for Jayson Tatum. Y'all make excuses for Jayson Tatum because y'all like him. And I don't hate Jayson Tatum. I just love Jaylen Brown. You feel me? I don't hate Jayson Tatum. I just love Jaylen Brown. What he represents. The underdog, man. And I'm not talking about him being on the Celtics. I'm talking about the guy that y'all counted out. I'm talking about the guy that y'all didn't want to give no respect to. I'm talking about the guy that y'all were having all these trade talks. When it came time to trade for Kevin Durant, who y'all said was on the trading block? Jaylen Brown. Who y'all said was overpaid? Jaylen Brown. Who y'all said ain't had no left hand? Jaylen Brown. I ain't got a left hand either, but nigga, I can hoop. But that's who y'all scrutinizing. That's who y'all saying had to step up, right? When Jayson Tatum was over there shitting the bed, y'all was over there getting on Marcus Smart. Y'all was getting on Jaylen Brown. Hell, y'all was even getting on Al Horford. You feel me? But this man has shown y'all who he really is. He got conference finals MVP. I was so happy, bro. You know how happy I was? People are like, oh, Tatum led in every single category. Oh, you feel me? He hit the clutch shot. He helped close out the series. What is he doing right now in the NBA Finals? He closed out Game 2 along with Derek White and Drew Holiday. Not Jayson Tatum. Jaylen Brown is the best player on the Boston Celtics. He is the face of the Boston Celtics. And I'm so glad that he's finally in the position to show y'all. It don't matter if a nigga take 22 shots. It ain't falling. You feel me? You guys need to stop looking to these media superstars, who these guys get fed to y'all. It's about seeing who the real hoopers are. Jaylen Brown is a real hooper. He is that guy. And I'm curious now because, y'all know my criteria for a superstar. You got to have, you know, either or a finals MVP. You know, you got to lead your team to a championship. You got to have a regular season MVP. You know, those are the criteria, right? That's what it is, okay? But y'all know my caveat was Kawhi Leonard. I said Kawhi Leonard was dominant. He led his team to a championship, and he won the Finals MVP. So therefore, he has the mantle of a superstar. And I'm thinking possibly about giving Jaylen Brown that mantle because he played well in 2022. It's not his fault Jayson Tatum played like shit. So, Jaylen Brown, you got conference finals MVP. You have played exceptionally well in this playoffs and the last finals you were in, and you're playing good in this finals, okay? Now you are on a super team. Let's not make no mistake about it. You feel me? If Derek White was off that team, you feel me? It'll be a problem. But listen, because you have been the best player on that team, you may be on the low end of that hierarchy, but if he wins Finals MVP, I will crown. And look, I'm not the nigga that's really in charge of all this shit. I'm just literally sticking to my criteria of what a real superstar is. Me personally, myself, will call Jaylen Brown a superstar. He doesn't have the regular season MVP. He's not going to have the stats like a Kawhi Leonard. But he has proven that he can be the best player on a championship team. He got the conference finals MVP. He's about to get the finals MVP. Jaylen Brown, you will be a superstar in my eyes. And you will be a real superstar. I'm not talking about no fake ass superstar. I'm talking about a real superstar. When it matters the most. The guy that you get a rock to, the guy that's going to bring you home, that is Jaylen Brown. He's guarding the best player on the other team, that being Luka Doncic. And yes, Luka is still getting his, but he's still making an effort. Okay? You feel me? So, all I can say is Jaylen Brown, you deserve everything that you're getting and more. You deserve the bag that you got. I don't know why niggas had an issue with that. Like, it's just, it was a whole, like, we gonna keep it real, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. You want to know why people had an issue with Jaylen Brown? Because you have this dark black man that has no media narrative being given all this money. He's in Boston, of course, so people gonna hate. You know, he doesn't have the craziest bag. You feel me? To wow the fans. He gonna catch a body though. But listen, Jaylen Brown didn't have a narrative. He has gotten progressively better every season that he was in the NBA. And that's what happens when you have no narrative. You have to write your own story. And that's beautiful. You don't have it written for you. Because after that run in 2018, you know, niggas was ready to say Jayson Tatum was the guy. And they didn't look to Jaylen Brown. They didn't look to Marcus Smart. They didn't look at those guys. And Jaylen Brown, I'm pretty sure he had a chip on his shoulder. Guys like that always go overlooked. What did he say when he got conference finals MVP? He don't never win nothing. You know how bad that feels? And then you got Jason Kidd, the Mavs coach. Whether if you guys want to act like it was being disingenuous or not, I think that there was a lot of truth to what Jason Kidd was saying. Yes, he was playing mind games, but also saying the truth at the same time. Jaylen Brown is their best player. Jrue Holiday followed up that sentiment. Yes, he is the best player. Jaylen Brown, you are the best player on your team. Make no mistake about it. Who cares what the media said at this point? Who cares what all these stands and fans say? You are the best player on the Boston Celtics. You have proven that. So, I don't know if he's actually going to see this video. All I'm saying is this, my nigga, like, you deserve it, bro. You deserve it. Anybody else hating on this man, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. He deserves it. I did not like you being in the dunk contest and you move forward because you damn sure didn't deserve that. You feel me? Obi Toppin, bro, deserved that shit. But listen, outside of that, amazing. Outside of that, you the GOAT, man. Pouring honey on you. Pause. Peace.